the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
All right, race fans, welcome. We're live here at the big track here at Talladega Speedway, here live tonight for the SRA Xfinity Series. I'm going to tell you, last race of the season, and boy, is it going to be a thriller. 6 drivers tonight go for a championship, and if Bobby or somebody's out there listening right now, I didn't get a picture on who the 6 drivers were, so I don't have the graphic in front of me. Maybe somebody can send them to me in Facebook message real quick on the 6 drivers competing tonight. So I'll have a heads up here. I do know, obviously, Bobby Zielinski's one of them. Jake Nichols is another. David Schutt's one of them, but there's several more there. Tim, it has been an exciting season here at SRA. We've seen some up, we've seen some down, we've seen all kinds of racing, but they're going to end it here and pretty much in a wild fashion. Something we don't see, well, really don't see a lot of, if any, and that's ending a race, ending a season, that is, at Talladega Motor Speedway for a championship. I mean, obviously you might end the season, but to decide a championship at a track that, well, anything can happen.
Yes, it can, Joe, and I'm Tim McBrayer, the farming legend, y'all. I tell you what, this has been a great season, Joe, and we are going to look for a battle tonight for the championship.
We are, and here's the thing. It's well, obviously it's whoever finishes in front of whoever in the 6 drivers, but with that noted, it's anybody's race. I can't sit here and say that one guy has an advantage over the other because, well, it's Talladega. Normally I'd come out here and say, oh, well, you know, you got your Bobby Zielinski. Well, he's been bad fast all season. Jake Nichols there and several others. But, you know, you put him on a 1.5 mile and you know, Bobby gets out front. Pretty much, he might set sail. Well, here, no. I mean, it's just, it's a wild card race.
2.66.
Of a monster here tonight. Well, appreciate it. What's up, Chemo out there? How you doing? Well, this is the season finale here for the SRA Xfinity Series here tonight, Talladega. And boy, I tell you, just to be able to come here and go, wow. And then, with that said, obviously they're going to conclude tomorrow night the Cup Series. Check that out, man. It's going to be an awesome one here at SRA. And then next season, starting in March, I thank these guys so much for it. It's awesome. And I know they've had a great relationship with Max Speed and everything. But we took over the helms of the broadcast next season here for the Xfinity and the Cup. And, good opportunity. I know a lot of these guys. It's going to be interesting to see what I call them the monster machines, Tim, the Cup cars. On Monday nights, it's going to be, and I know you're not going to be with me on that night, but still, it's going to be an outstanding thing. We do one on Wednesday. It's just the Cup cars are just unique.
They are, Joe, and especially a place like this right here and on them smaller track, 1.5 mile, they can't suck up like a Xfinity can. And they are unique. They got a side draft a lot with them. But it's something else to watch.
Absolutely is. We'll tell you what, Tim, we're about to grid it up here. The throwdown here on the season finale here. At the SRA Xfinity Series and on pole tonight, Bobby Zalenski. He is looking to try to take that title home with him tonight. Oh, show me the Benjamins. Benjamin Nelson starting on the outside. Third place starter Josh Robbins. Mark Newland there in fourth. Fifth place starter Connor Anton. Have not heard from him all season. But boy, he is making his debut here in the Xfinity Series. Aaron Cummins starting sixth. Seventh place Justin Gable. Bryce Senesax there in eighth. Ninth place starter Nicholas Caressel. And Nate Trito rounds the top 10. Now, if we look to the rest of this field, here's the thing about this track, Tim. Really, I've always said it. Don't get me wrong. Everybody loves to start on pole. Everybody loves to start up front. But this is a track where you can win up front, middle. You can start in the back. Heck, you can start near the hot dog stand and almost pretty much pull the win off here.
You can. All you got to do is get in the right line, the one that's moving, and you can go to the front, Joe. And most of our guys are probably going to lay back and wait for that big one. Hello there, Chemo. I'm telling you, Joe, it's the track here, and not Miami, but Daytona is a great track to race on.
Yes, I enjoy it. I really do, and what we're going to see tonight. Well, it's going to be a typical plate race. I mean, these guys are going to get here and they're going to just hang on for dear life. It's going to be side by side, 2 by 2. And nose to tail. Now, obviously, if they get some green flag stops in, that'll probably, split it up a little bit. But you said it earlier, the Xfinity cars, they hook up, they draft so well a lot of times. But these are some of the best that iRacing has to offer here, Tim. These guys know how to drive these cars. Two things we saw a couple weeks ago, I don't know if you remember, is bump drafting. Got to be very careful in this car because it's real easy to hook the back bumper here.
It is, Joe. You'll be right up on them and nothing flat, and you not even know it. That's how close they are to running together. You can come up on them in a real heartbeat.
Absolutely. Well, folks, tell you what, season finale here. What's up, William? How you doing out there? Oh, it is definitely going to be an exciting one here at Talladega. We are definitely going to crown a champion here tonight. Like I say, if one of the drivers is listening, please maybe shout to somebody. Send me a message on the 6 drivers who are competing here tonight for the title. Maybe I'll look and see if I find the key here on my phone. I didn't get the memo.
Hey, William. Hey, how you doing, Jason? He's rooting for Benjamin Nelson.
Yeah, show me the Benjamins. Good choice. I want to get going here. Green flag here. If I can't actually find some info there for us. As we're getting set here to go green flag, Tim, for the final time here of the season. That's right, folks. Crowning a champ here tonight in Talladega. That's right, too. Talladega.
That's a bad track to get a finish on, ain't it?
Whew, and it's nerve-wracking. I mean, you got to come in here. Most notably, you're really good at a track. You just can't be good, man, at Talladega. You just got to sometimes be lucky.
You got that right. Joey Logano said one time, he said, a good move is no move sometimes.
Absolutely. Pace car's in. Well, let's see what kind of moves these guys can put on tonight here. As pace car drops off, they'll take that slow march to the start-finish line here as we're getting set to go green flag racing, Talladega style. Bobby Zalenski will bring them to the line as the green flag is about to fly. It took a little bit longer to get to the line here at Talladega. Green flag's in the air. Season finale, championship race. Here we go.
Yes, it is, Joe. Hello, everybody in the chat.
Absolutely. Got a good crowd going on there. But I tell you what, as noted, you already see Bobby Zalenski get to jump out front there in front of the 8 machine. That would actually be Josh Robbins. Again, one car, actually Benjamin Nelson's just going to kind of pull up, go back. Now, here's something that we need to make note of. And last week, and this is actually because of championship. This could be hurting in the title. Jake Nichols has to serve a 2-lap penalty. Now, I heard that through the grapevine, okay, folks? So don't kind of shoot the messenger. From my understanding, that's why you see him on pit right now, pit road. Now, what's going to happen is he's going to start the race off obviously 2 laps down. He's wanted to chase drivers. Definitely a blow, and not going to get into what it all penalty and all that was. Go back last week, watch the race, you'll find out in it. But right now, I'm going to tell you what I am going to get into, because up front here, these guys are already dicing it up 3 wide coming down the back stretch.
Yeah, that top line, he's trying to make that top line come in too now, Joe. They're running, boy, I'm telling you, it's an awesome right here.
Well, that's Bryce Sinisaki. Like I say, we always said, Bryce Sinisaki's in the 09 car and the 09 design machine. Up front, Bobby Zielinski, he's got Mark Newland on his outside. Josh Robbins right there trying to battle with him just a little bit as they storm off down the back stretch and head off into the tri-oval right now to complete this lap. It's like Mark Newland, yeah, got his nose out front. That's all he needs, man, to win.
He sure did. He got it out there, Joe, and he led that lap.
We've always said it, you ain't got to get the whole car out there. You just got to get a little bit of nose out right now. But see, Mark gets pushed out of the way. Here comes the man on the inside. That looks like Zoltan. We've seen Zoltan come to the front. Just like that, this is what we're going to see all night long. Guys, man, coming to the front, guys going to the back. Now, Bobby Zielinski, he's in the spot that he wants. He's just like, I think right now I can kind of see his game plan. Might as well just stay out front and hope for the best. Almost contact Josh Robbins and Zoltan.
Josh Robbins is right there in the middle, which he don't need to be there right now.
Not the place he wants to be. No help. Here comes Nicholas Caressel, though, 3 wide up front. But look at Zoltan. He's got a pusher there in the 28, but he leaves his dancing partner out to dry. Well, I might want to remember that later on in the race.
Well, he did leave him out to dry, didn't he?
Absolutely did. Right now, Zielinski out front. Here comes Connor Anton. Now, Connor Anton is a normal staple here at SRA. He's raced him several times. He just hasn't really raced this season in the Xfinity Series. Not sure if he's racing a lot in the actual Cup Series. He might be racing in it a lot. Well, I'll have to find that info out. But Connor Anton definitely knows how to get it to the front. He's got that 97 machine right now tucked up underneath Bobby Zielinski, so he's helping pushing him out front.
I tell you what, Herzog is doing a good job too, or Zoltan.
Zoltan's doing awesome right now. Josh Robbins behind him. They're side by side, 2 by 2, coming out of the turn. Well, there's an awesome sight coming down the old front, super stretch down here in the back stretch.
One off pace there.
Zoltan to the lead.
I believe he's just getting back in the back.
Well, you know, that's a strategy. Some guys, man, will do that. Some want to stay up front. Some want to do that strategy of, hey, look, let me hang out in the back for just a little bit. Get a little dicey up there for me. Right now, Zoltan takes the lead. Bobby Zielinski pulls it back down in the second. Wow, we got a lot of action going on, which that's nonstop action anyways here. I can't find that list here again for you.
Yeah, I tell you what, Zoltan has got down in front of Bob. Zoltan and Bob. Oh, what a big one, Joe.
Oh, no, chase driver involved in that one.
God, I bet there's 15 cars involved in that.
See it right here live. Let's go back on the replay here and watch it again. What happened on this one up front, folks? Holy cow, coming out of the turn. I got a feeling bump drafting in the tri-oval. They were 3 wide, and it looks like, yep, Bobby Zielinski just hooked the back of Zoltan going into the turn. Well, yep, just a little bit of contact, and then the next thing you know, it was chaos from there. All the 40s, 90s, 4s, all up down. Bobby Zielinski involved in this one, tore up. Not bad damage, but he got a little bit of damage.
I'll tell you what.
Woo.
That 94 went for a ride, Joe.
Wow. Okay, let me got to the website here. Saw an updated date on who was actually chase drivers in the Xfinity. Here we go.
Hey, Becky.
Hello, Becky. How are you? Under caution for the first time here tonight. It was a big one. The man right there involved in it. A lot of guys involved. Some guys got through it. Now, the thing about it is here, Tim, remember, there is no fast fix.
94 is out. That's the one that went for a ride.
Okay, well, and you know, 94 Zoltan. Here is the chase drivers, folks. And what you just saw right there, a couple of them actually involved in this one. Jake Nichols. Let me flip this around. Bobby Zielinski, Nick Northrup, Delonte Ballard, David Shutt, and Zoltan. And we just saw Zoltan and Bobby Zielinski both involved in this wreck. Let's see, Nick Northrup, he is back in 13th. Delonte Ballard's in 10th. David Shutt, as of right now, actually David Shutt, folks, I got to go ahead and tell you, David Shutt was unable to make the race this week. He was out of town, had a prior thing he had to take care of, so not here tonight, so definitely he's not going to be on. So we're actually on 5 drivers vying for the title here tonight. Wow, that right there. I'll have to see how much damage that does on Bobby Zielinski, if that's really going to hurt him.
Well, here at Talladega, you know it is, Joe. Look at that front end. Hey there, Tomato. Later.
Well, the one guy who really probably liked that because he got back on the lead lap, one of his laps back, is Jake Nichols. Now remember, Jake had to serve a 2-lap penalty. Again, not going to get too much into it. Go back to last week's race, and you'll see why he's serving a 2-lap penalty. But he's only 1 lap down right now. Now Zoltan, he's 1 lap down also, but he's on pit road all tore up.
I don't think we're going to see Zoltan back out here, Joe, because his motor blowed up.
Hate that, and it could be just the end to his night. Delonte Ballard got a little bit involved in that one too. He's on pit road, a little bit tore up. What's up, Toe? How you doing? Becky? Oh, everybody, I tell you, man, it was yeah, Delonte's got some front nose damage now. He's able to get back out. Obviously want to get back out and get as many points as he possibly can. Nick Northrup, though, I gotta say, Nick Northrup's got a clean car. He could be the wild card here tonight. Again, Tim, gotta take it back here. This is Talladega, and what we just saw right there in that wreck that had a lot of chase drivers. That's plate racing. I mean, that is the kind of wow factor that this place brings about it, and the uncertainty.
Yes, it is, Joe, and Bobby is still on pit road getting his car fixed. Bobby Zielinski's going to be a couple of laps down when it comes to it too, probably.
He's probably trying to get all he can under caution.
Yeah.
So that he doesn't go a lap down. Right now he's still on the lead lap. You know, around this track you got such a huge, you know, it takes so long to get around here, but wow.
I believe he's going to come back in.
What's that?
I believe he'll come back in and get some more work done.
Probably so, but I tell you what, let me I gotta get a word in with old Nick Northrup.
Go for it.
Yeah, he's back on pit road. Get a word with him. Nick Northrup, Joe in the booth, got a copy? Oh, Nick, Joe in the booth, got a copy? You know, got excited.
Hello?
Hey, Nick, this is Joe in the booth. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Man, I tell you what, well, one, this is Talladega, typical Talladega plate race. It's uncertain, but you're one of the championship drivers tonight. That right there involve some of the other drivers. Right now, you're actually sitting pretty good. What's your game plan for the rest of this race?
Sit back, avoid the wrecks, and see if I have a chance for the rest of the race. We'll have to see, though.
Yeah, well, like I said, right now, and again, it's Talladega. Anything can happen. Right now, though, you are amongst the top of all of them because, Bobby Zielinski, Zoltan there getting involved with it. Delonte, pretty much every one of the chase drivers, except for Jake Nichols, but he's still a lap down. They have to get back on that lead. We're all involved in that wreck.
Yeah, I just got to keep the car clean and hopefully there's no big wrecks or try and win this thing.
Right, man. Looking good out there. We'll keep up. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
All right, that's Nick Northrup right there, man. Just kind of low tone. You can, Tim, one thing you can feel in his voice, you can feel the nervousness in his voice. He knows, he just saw what happened right there. Some of the best up there is here, in iRacing and SRA, just got almost taken out. And it could happen to him too. And he knows that because this place is just so unpredictable.
He was nervous. You could hear it in his voice there, Joe, and you could hear him messing with Mike. He was nervous. I tell you what, it's a place to make you nervous when you get up close up there.
Absolutely. I'm going to bring up Bobby Chain to get a word with him right fast. Bobby Chain, is you in the booth? Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, everybody get set to go back green flag here, man. That was a huge one up front. Got a lot of chase drivers involved in it. But, hey, you got a good car tonight. Think you got something that can pull it off?
Yeah, I mean, just got to be careful, the moves I make and being how close to somebody's bumper because the bumper hook's really bad in these cars. And just got to just ride here and be smart to the end because there's no reason to junk in the field right now. I mean, it's probably a little early to be pushing people or hitting somebody or bumping them, like as you see what happened there. So hopefully we don't repeat that stupidity and we can move on and put on the show for the fans.
Well, and here's the thing. You normally just don't see that out of a person like Bobby Zielinski. I mean, obviously we know he knows how to drive and whatnot, but like you said, these cars are just, they hook so easily here and it's so easy to bump. But, man, good luck out there, man, in that SRA machine.
Yeah, thanks. And like I said, hopefully we can be there at the end and put on a show.
No doubt about it. There you go, Bobby Zielinski calling the Mr. Consistency out here. Tim, we're getting set to go back green flag racing here for the season finale here tonight. We're crowning a champ. And that's right, I said we are crowning a champ at Talladega. Out of all places, Talladega. This is interesting. I got to admit, it's a new twist. I mean, I like pitching this idea because here's what it brings about to it, Tim. You don't know who's going to be the champ coming out of here.
No, you don't, Joe, because anybody could come out of there and be a champ in the top 5. But them guys that wrecked earlier, they set back a little bit, and one of them, I believe, is out. Like you was talking to Nick Northrup there, he's got a chance to win that championship, Joe.
Yeah, unfortunately, Delonte Bauer looks like he has retired, and Zoltan is all tore up. Pace car's in. We're getting set to go green flag. Josh Robinson out front here, going to lead the field to the green flag as he comes through the tri-oval. Cody Miller up front there with Bobby Chaney. Right behind him, green flag flies. We're racing back at Talladega. Here we go. They'll take about a lap or two to get the motors up. Yeah, unfortunately, like I say, with Delonte Ballard, David Shutt out here, we're pretty much down now to Bobby Zielinski, Nick Northrup, Jake Nichols. Now, Jake obviously still is one lap down. He's the first car lap down. If he just keeps his nose clean, and you know and I know if there's another caution, he can get that lap back. Get back up here for the title.
Yeah, he's right there in the front, ain't he?
He's back in the back right now just hanging out.
Oh, is he? Hey,
Yeah.
tomato, I appreciate that.
All right, tell you what, good mixing it up front. Here comes Cody to the front side. Garrison Hogan right there, along with Josh Robinson. Benjamin Nelson in the mix. Got Bobby Chaney calling Mr. Consistent. A nice looking SRA car.
Yeah, it is.
Apologize for yawning on y'all folks. It's not that I'm bored with the race. It's just, you know what, when you get old or hang around old people, you get tired.
Oh, watch it now.
Oh, out front, Garrison Hogan. I'm going to tell you what, there's another guy that knows how to wheel one of these things, but now you got to watch right there. Cody Miller got up on the back bumper a little bit, you know, going into that turn. We talked about it. These cars, and they mention it. We've seen several races, Tim. Guys, we've heard this. Xfinity car, they hook the bumper too easily. For some reason, the bump draft on these cars don't square up like they do on the others, the truck or the cup car. And it's kind of pointed, and it's real easy to hook the guy in front of his bumper. And when they say that, it's not like, well, they're purposely trying to turn them. It's like when they hit them in the back to bump draft them, the car gets kind of hooked a little bit and spins the guy in front.
Hey, you look in front of them cars, Joe. You can see the way they made them. Uh-oh, we got a wreck.
Oh,
Bobby Zielinski was in it.
Ooh.
Yeah, he didn't get hurt, I don't think.
I don't think he got hurt. He's still going. But let's go back on the replay right here and see what you saw back here in the back. I was up front. Looks like Delonte Ballard's down low, and Bobby, turned to 22, and then almost Cameron Lepford turned around again, bump drafting in the turns. Kind of, unlike Bobby there. Usually he's pretty dead on. I just feel like this car, man, is just not a very. It drafts well. Okay, it drafts well. It's just not a very good pushing style car.
Not in the turns, anyway.
No.
I tell you what, I believe Bobby Zielinski about, that thing's looking bad.
It's probably aggravated. I get it. It's Talladega. You go out here, you're running for a championship. You want this thing. Right now he's sitting 7th, and Nick Northrup right behind him, sitting in 10th. You know, the one thing about it, Tim, is there is no points involved tonight. It's whoever finishes in front of whoever. So Bobby knows he's got to finish in front of these guys. What this does do, guess what? Jake Nichols came back from 2 laps down. He did the Bill Elliott move back in 85, and has come from 2 laps down, and now he's back on the lead lap.
Jake's going to be hard to deal with when he gets up there, Joe.
You know what, Becky? That's a good question. I am not 100% sure about DQ. I don't even know. I don't know.
I'm sure it is if you have too many wrecks.
If you have too many incidents, if you have too many incidents, I would say shut. I can't talk. Hey, so now, Tyler Sippard out of this one early. I know what happened on his end. I think he might have got caught up in a wreck. Called Nate Trito. He's up to 8th. Doing good. Everybody stays out on this one. And, you know, rightfully so here, Tim. Talladega and the plate track races, they don't use the tires as much as what you would in like a normal race.
That's right. Bobby Zielinski's in there getting his car worked on now, Joe.
Yeah, he needs to get a little bit of damage. You know, the frustration set in. I just got to look at, you know, I'm going to tell you what, with Jake being back on the lead lap, he's fast. You got Nick Northrup right there. I don't know. Still anybody's championship, anybody's race. Going to be interesting to see what happens.
Yes, it is. Hey, Garbs.
Well,
Did I call that right? Yeah.
It looked like it. Garbs. Like garbage.
I did not say that.
But I said like garbage. I didn't say garbage. Call him garbage. I like garbage. You know, like garbage.
Oh, okay,
See?
Becky. I hear you, Becky. Sippard had to leave to get some paperwork done for a new job.
Okay. They got him a new job. What'd he get? What'd he get? Tell me.
Probably
Good.
a contract work.
I don't know. Well, you know, he's been trying to get into the NASCAR field and stuff like that, so.
Yeah.
Well, let's bring up the race leader right now, Cody Miller. Get a word with him. Cody, Joe out of the booth, got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, you out front in this wild one. How you feeling?
Oh, feeling good. It's It's been an interesting race so far. Everybody's dead, I think. We're just out here trying to not die like everybody else, and maybe we'll get a good result out of it.
That's plate track racing. Sometimes you live by it and you die by it. Like you just said, a lot of guys have died. And a lot of them in the points contenders here, unfortunately, involved in some of it. But I know you're not, but you would love to end this season off with a victory heading into the next, give you some good momentum. I mean, how's your season been so far?
I mean, I'm part-time, and I haven't really, shown up to a lot of races. I'm busy. But of the races I've done, I think I've done pretty well this season. I'd like to run more next season. I don't know if I'll ever go back to full-time, but they got a good group of guys here, and it's pretty fun to race. I'm just way too busy.
Hey, I understand that. Life thing's more important, but hey, looks good to see you out there. You out front. Keep it up and good luck, man.
Yeah, it's fun up here.
Go get him back up there, hanging out with a few fellas up there. And that's good, Becky, man. Fry cook. Okay, cool. Well, he's going to cook us up some biscuits. That'll work.
Holy Moses.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Job's a job. I'm going to tell you what, boy, if I knew I could stand, man, for long periods of time without walking around like a drunk person, go take my butt, man, and go work somewhere.
I'll tell you what, Joe, when I was in the Army, I was cook. And we cooked for 500 men and women 3 times a day.
I've said it once, I said it time and time again. Tim is a man that has done pretty much everything in the world. He's going to be president next.
No, I'll never get there.
Right. They like electing old people. You can go in there and say, make farming great again. What do you think?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Tim, I'll tell you what, has been great. Race so far, it has been a wild one. Unpredictable. That's a good word to use. Would not, well, I don't say I wouldn't expect it, but it has been a turn very early here, so interesting.
We seen it happen right before our eyes there, Joe. That big wreck took out some good drivers and some of the chase drivers, championship drivers. I'm going to tell you, Talladega is unpredictable. You don't know when you're going to get up front. You don't know where you're going to be in the back when the wreck happens, but you got to watch for that wreck.
Zachary, you're right. Bobby Zielinski right now, you're talking about him. He is actually sitting in 8th spot, Zachary. And got some damage on it. As we're getting set to go back green flag, it's going to be interesting. He's got Nick Northrup right there near him. Those are 2 of the chase contenders. Now, what they need to see is Jake Nichols is back on the lead lap. And that right there, Jake's probably going to still say, I know the wrecks probably aren't done. Let me sit back here and be a little bit more patient and avoid them. And then at the end of the race, go for it. And Bobby's probably a little frustrated. He's been caught up now in two incidents. And the first one was really bad. We'll just have to see what happens here. But he is a chase contender. And it's going to be interesting there. So, yeah.
Hey, Zachary. I'll tell you what, Joe. Bobby is sitting back there now. He's in 8th place. And look where Jake Nichols is in 12th.
Jake is 12th. That's what I'm saying. Jake's in 12th. And I got a feeling, knowing Jake, he's probably going to sit back there, not try to push the envelope to get up front. Just kind of sit back, maybe hang on a little bit. You wouldn't want to be in front. Yeah, Zach, that is true. I mean, Bobby's a little aggressive. Now, Nick is another one right there. Nick's the other chase contender because, unfortunately, Delonte Ballard out of this one tonight. I hate that on his end, man. Just bad night. Zoltan caught up in that huge mess. 5 laps down in this one. And then David Shutt had some other commitments, wasn't able to make the race. So you've got Nick Northrup, Bobby Zielinski, and Jake Nichols running for the titles. We're getting set to go back green flag racing.
I got a feeling that Jake could come up there and get with Bobby because they run good together, Joe, and you know that, and they're going to duke it out to the end.
They probably will, but Jake has seen what's happened up front. He's going to probably be patient and wait. I'd be surprised if he got up front right now. Probably don't want to get caught up in a wreck because I got a feeling we're not going to be done with the wrecks. So here we go. Pace cars in. Let's go back green flag here. Talladega style. Get done with this one. We might only have 2 cars left running on the track. These guys are killing each other. Oh, not a good start up front for the 79 Benjamin Nelson, but Josh Robinson did.
He did.
Up front, here we go. Cody Miller's got a good jump up there. See if this calms down these guys just a little bit. Bobby Cheney, my bad. Too many Bobby's on the track here. Bobby Cheney, he's right there behind the man of Cody. Gonna try to see if he can't push a little bit down the back stretch.
Bobby ain't in the race, right?
Bobby Cheney, Bobby Zelensky is, yeah.
They're in the Bobby Cheney is?
Yeah, Bobby's in second.
I didn't know it was in for the championship.
No, they're the only ones the champions are Zelensky, Northrup, and Nichols.
Okay, that's what I was looking at.
Yeah, but Bobby Cheney right now is running second. Cody Miller. You gotta remember, we still got more than just those 3 drivers on the track. These guys are trying to win a race too, and that's my thing is, look, I don't care what you're racing for, if you're racing for the greater good of America, or if you're trying to win a championship. Well, we got caution already on the track.
I didn't see nothing.
I don't know. I manually did it that time. Okay. Well, up front, these guys are still pushing and beating on each other.
What are the caution for?
I didn't see it. This is my ticker thing, man. Just didn't flip to green. That's all.
Oh, mine didn't either.
Yeah, but I solved that problem. Just clicked on it. But either way, Josh Robbins up front. Cody Miller right there. Down low, Benjamin Nelson up there. Now, Benjamin's another one who can put this thing. Well, I'll tell you what, the sad thing here, Benjamin, and you talk about Benjamin and Bobby Cheney for a second. Benjamin Nelson probably missed the chase because he missed one of the race chases. If he actually won 2 races in the chase, probably would have put him in here tonight going for the title. Bobby Cheney, though, last week, you want to talk about just a matter of a few points. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say it, and I don't know how they do the rules here. I know Bobby does, unique style. David Shutt made it in last week, and he pretty much was locked, but knew that he wasn't going to be able to be here no matter what. I would have thought that they would have moved up the next guy, which probably would have put Bobby Cheney running for the title. Again, I don't know the rule book, not going to speculate, not even going to get into it, but either way, that's why Bobby's not running in tonight, but doesn't mean he doesn't want to win this race.
I can understand what you're saying about that, Joe, because he knew he wasn't going to be here. He should have gave up that spot.
Yeah, well, hindsight's 20/20, and either way, it rules on what they do. But right now, let's actually go back here. Bobby Zelensky's got the second pack moving. Delonte Ballard has came back on the track. Delonte, well, I thought he was out there. He blinked out earlier, but he is out there 2 laps down. He's trying to pray that he can get back out here and hopefully run for a title. You talk about Jake Nichols, look at where he is, right there behind, tucked up on the back end of Delonte Ballard.
I told you he'd be up there with him.
Well, he's just running right there in that second pack. He's probably thinking, all right, wreck each other up there. Might be safe, have enough time to get around it. We'll just have to see. But he also looks and goes, that's Bobby Zelensky up there. All I got to do is pass him, finish the race in front of him. I'm the champ.
I believe you're going to see him get ahead of that middle car there. He's going to get ahead of him in a minute. That's Bobby Cheney, right?
That's Delonte Ballard.
Delonte Ballard. Okay, here we go.
They're going to try to see if they can't shoot around they're going to be able to make it move here. And the thing about it is, though, Delante's got a lot of front nose damage. He gets out there in that clean air, it's going to be like a brick wall. But you can already see the damage on Bobby Zielinski's car hurting him already. And here comes Jake Nichols to the front. Again, if he has a fast enough car to get up there, he's going to get up there and run, I guess. Take his chances. He's bringing Delonte with him. So a good mix here, but back up front, Benjamin Nelson's battling it with Josh Robbins. Nate Trito. Boy, I tell you, Nate Trito out of nowhere, the hard charger. He's bringing that somewhere saloon machine to the front.
Yeah, he's in 4th place there, Joe. He's doing a good job.
And it's a great race up front, side by side.
Yes, it is.
Still locked up side to side, 2x2 coming out of the turn here. You're going to go down the bad stretch. You got Benjamin Nelson with the nose out front, ever so slightly, folks. We're at lap 24. Now, we do have a stage tonight. Obviously, it's not going to be for any points or anything like that, but we do have a stage at lap 40 is when we're going to do it. So we'll keep that in mind. At lap 40, they'll throw the caution here. Going to help some of these guys get tires and fuel and whatnot. As you see the top 3 guys here form a line, try to run up to the front. That's Benjamin Nelson, Cody Miller, Bobby Cheney, all going to see if they can't run out front.
I see Bobby Zielinski is hurt, man, because everybody's passing him, Joe.
Now, I see what Nate Trito's doing. Nate, I think, moved out of the front pack. I think he's going to move to the back. He's going to come down here. He's going to help Jake Nichols. And, you know, that's team. I mean, that's what you do at a plate track. You help your team. And Nate Trito came out of that front pack and saw that Jake needed some help back here in the back, pulling wise. And he fell back all the way back there. And now you've got Nate Trito, Delonte Ballard, and Jake Nichols all right there in the line. Now, probably what they need to do is Jake needs to swap positions there with Delonte. But you know, obviously, Delonte, he's not going to just move over.
No, but Nate Trito, he did. Dropped out and went back there to his partner.
And what that's doing is it's pulling those 3 cars right back to the front, to the back tailgate of Garrison Hogan. Here you go, 3 cars back to the front again. So yeah, he went back there to pick his teammate up and brought it to the front. Yeah, that's right, Nelson Nation out there. He's out front. Benjamin Nelson, show me the Benjamins. He's got the money machine rolling right now with Josh Robbins up high. Garrison Hogan trying to bring it to the front.
Going back behind there, he got out and come back in.
Yes, he did. Now we got him in a slew of cars up front, about all the way back to about the top 7 machines.
Yep, there's Jake Nichols right there on the bumper of, I can't remember who that was.
Delonte.
Yeah, Delonte.
Showstopper.
Yeah.
Man, looking good. Got a little bit of nose damage. Now, what he's wanting to do is he's 2 laps down. And, you know, he'd love to sit there because hopefully maybe get a wave around, get one of them laps back to battle up front here, though.
Yes, it is. At 79, Benjamin Nelson is in for the win.
And it'll be an impressive win because he's already won 2 races in the chase, Tim. I mean, this guy has gotten hot late.
Yes, he did.
Boy, he's got the money, man, and he's definitely got the machine to get it done.
Josh Robbins just took over the lead there for short.
Yeah, just a little bit. Got his nose out front ever so slightly. You've got the 3 machine of Garrison Hogan locked to his back bumper. Cody Miller right there. And Bobby Cheney. Well, I tell you, I like cheering for Bobby Cheney because he's just Mr. Consistency. He's very consistent, kind of quiet, kind of laid back. He's won a couple of these races at these plate tracks, though.
Yeah, we've seen him tear his car up too, Joe, but he's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. Well, you got the front pack here, then you got the pack back here with Bobby Zielinski. It's about 4 seconds back. Oh, I gotta show off Brett Punkari's car here tonight, Tim. Folks, when you see this, let me get a side view close-up shot of that. Yes, it is pink. Yes, it is white. And yes, it has Princess Peach on the side of it.
Dang.
So, not only is he running in 13th, first car lap down, but he is a princess doing it.
He's the first car lap down?
He is the first car lap down, yes. Well, he is trying to push Bobby Zielinski to the front, bro.
Heard that.
Back up front, they're still locked up on the outside with Josh Robbins and old Garrison Hogan right there.
Jake's back there dividing his time now.
Yeah, Jake knows that he's in the front side. He just needs to just be patient. Kind of just stay where he's at, really. Well, I want to appreciate everybody tuning in. You know, if you like what you see, hit a like, hit a share, hit a sub first time around. Don't like what you see, well, then there's a little thumbs down button. You can hit it, and we still appreciate you coming by.
Hello, everybody in the chat. John Carpenter. Hey,
Tim
John.
don't like that when I say that, man.
I think it's discrimination myself.
Yeah, man, voicing their opinion.
Yeah.
Everybody's got it. I appreciate them coming by. Hey, the way I look at it, you're going to take your time out of your busy day to come in and do that. Well, they'll appreciate you thinking of me enough to do that. There you go. I'm on their mind.
Yeah.
What's that song? There used to be a song. I'm always on your mind.
Oh, that's the other way around.
Oh, I'm always on my mind.
No, you're always on
Yeah, there
my
you go.
mind.
Yeah, there you go. You're always on. Yeah, something. Anyway, that old song. Back up front. There we go. We get off track. Back up front, Benjamin Nelson still running. Cody Miller right there alongside, back behind him. And you got Bobby Cheney falling back just a little bit. Bobby might get back here and actually help Jake some. Nate Trito's moving up. No problem, John Carpenter.
Oh, Jake using his head right now, Joe. He's up there in the front pack, and he is watching what's going on in front of him. And he's abiding his time right now where he's at. I believe he's going to move up there the next 10, 15 laps.
You know what you got to think about too here is that, you know, obviously he would love to win the race. Yes, that's the racer in him. But as of right now, where he sits, he's the champ. I mean, if it ended right now, he wins the title. And to come from not one, but 2 laps down. Remember, he had to start this race on pit road due to a penalty last week. Folks, go back and watch it. I ain't going to get into it. Go back, watch what happened last week's race in the Xfinity Series. And he had to serve a 2-lap penalty. He has came back from 2 laps, put himself in a position right now that if the race ended at this point, he'd be the champ.
Sure would.
I mean, what more could you ask for?
Couldn't ask for nothing no better.
No doubt about it. You know, and what I'm watching right now too about Jake, you know, is he could jump up there and help Bobby Cheney. But I think, like what we're saying is, I think he's content to ride right where he is. He feels like, probably feels comfortable. He's watching what's going on in front of him. He could get caught up in anything. I mean, things happen fast here.
Boy, don't they?
Good battle up front, though.
Who's that lonely car back there coming up behind him, Joe?
Behind who?
Behind the pack here.
They just passed the lap down car. I know that.
Oh, did they? Okay.
They did. Yeah, the other pack that's behind him is 10 seconds back. Bobby Zielinski's running it along with, and you got Brett Punkari, who was a lap down, but you've also got Brad Boswell, Nick Northrup there, which is the other chase contender. Don't want to forget about him. I mean, folks, you know, hey, he might be running in 10th right now, and Zielinski's running in 8th. Still you know, big one happens up front, takes out the other guys. You know, we're not done.
That's right. Jake fell back a little bit.
Zachary, yeah, you're right. He looks like he's just riding. Maybe you're right. From looking at what Jake's doing, he's not pressing the issue right now. I think he's in cruise control. Up RN.
He's a good place.
He is. He's just sitting good right now. He knows it. He just got to stay out of trouble. Now, you know, 5 or so laps to go. He'll probably put the pedal to the metal and take it to the front or try to either way. Right now, Josh Robbins is wanting to put it out front here with Garrison Hogan right behind him. Bobby Cheney in the mix.
Bobby done come up there again, ain't he?
Oh, yeah. 83. Said 83. Bobby is done. And, well, yes.
Could be.
And yes and no. You're right, Garbs. I mean, as far as performance goes, yeah. Boy, I tell you, whew, they mixing it up front right there. Robinson did almost a slide move on to number 79 of Benjamin Nelson, but Nelson takes it a high line. But performance-wise, yes, I think Bobby is very much down. But as far as being out, no.
Anything can happen up front.
All right, Garbs. You knew the lane was like that, man.
We done seen it, and it will happen.
Oh, yeah. Well, and that's what I'm saying. Even though Jake, right now, Jake Nichols, he's sitting right there in 7th. He's just biding his time riding. These guys in the front, they could wreck. And, you know, it's not a given that Jake makes it through that wreck. I mean, you know, he could get caught up in that mess still. And with that happening, guess what? Then you're back to Bobby Zielinski and Nick Northrup. So anything still, hey, it's Talladega. Tim, it's just one of these wild races.
Oh, yeah, it is a wild race. But like you said there, that's why I think Jake Nichols is laying back there a little bit, watching what's going on up there. He sees some dicing going on up there, Joe. And that is why he's laying back a little bit.
Oh, yeah, safe bet, man, to do right now. Him and Delonte's just doing a little bit of drafting up front. Josh Robbins got his nose out front of Benjamin Nelson. Cody Miller right there. When is the stage? Trying. The stage is, they're saying at lap 40. Lap
38.
Lap 38, but lap 40 is.
So Bobby Zielinski be able to get his car worked on and get it back straight.
He'll be able to get it worked on just a little bit, maybe get a little bit of damage taken care of, help him out just a little bit more. Obviously, these guys are going to come in and pit, probably get, I'd say 4 tires of fuel. It's under caution. You might as well. And take this thing on to the end here and end it out. Again, up front, those guys are doing a fantastic job. Garrison Hogan up top. Got the 99 of Nate Trito there. With Benjamin Nelson down low, Josh Robbins. He also got the 20 of Cody Miller there.
Yes, he has. But I think one thing Jake needs to do is he needs to come around Delonte Ballard there and get the front, because Delonte got damage on his car.
I just think right now he just doesn't want to.
Well, looks like he don't.
I mean, why? That's what I'm saying. Why would he? Why would Jake at this point want to even press the issue?
Coming out 39, we couldn't get a break.
Yep. It's smart. It's smart race. I mean, a lot of people go, man, why ain't he up there trying to buy? He has a fast enough car to get up there to those lead pack and probably lead this thing. But why risk it? Folks, we're talking about a championship. They work hard all season long to get to this point. And, if this was a 1-point mile like a Charlotte or Texas or something, sure, get up there and battle for the lead. This is Talladega. I mean, this is a plate. You just don't. It's an unknown to get up. I mean, look here, Tim, for the last, 10 laps or so, as we come out of here to end this stage here tonight. And who's going to lead this one? Let's watch this battle here to the lead right fast. Looks like Benjamin Nelson's going to have his nose and is going to lead the stage here. Man, right there was a good run. But all night long, Benjamin Nelson's going to lead that one. But all night long here, Tim, You've seen these guys for the last 10 or so laps locked side by side. Knowing that, hey, why would you get up there and risk it?
I know that. They ain't acting like it's costing, Joe.
You got to wait till the 10th place guy gets across the line, which was Nick Northrup, who was the 10th place runner, who was in front of Bobby Zielinski, which is a huge as far as when it comes to points, when it comes to championship. But now, because you're looking at Jake Nichols, Nick Northrup, and Bobby Zielinski, top 3 guys, Delonte Ballard would be the 4th place man.
Yeah, we're going to get to see them get fuel anyway.
Absolutely. Garrison Hogan leading. Actually, Benjamin Nelson would have led. Been Benjamin.
Said Garrison.
Passed him coming out of trial.
Oh,
We'll find out when it comes across the line. That was a good first half of the race. What do you think, Tim?
Good, great, man. It's been awesome, Joe. We got our top runners took out the first few laps, but hey, we got a good race going.
Absolutely, we do. So, show me the Benjamins down here. Harrison Hogan did win the first stage, didn't he?
That's what he's saying.
Must have got his nose in front of him.
I didn't see it, but it must have been.
Yeah, it was close.
It was. Iracing nose.
No doubt. All right, I'm bringing up old Benjamin here. Benjamin, Joe in the booth, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Man, I tell you, dicey up front. That's the way I can look at it. I don't want to up your pit road here, but how's that car feeling?
I mean, it's Talladega. Feels pretty good. It's got a lot of grip, but bumper hook is pretty scary. You know, the car behind you can kind of just turn your car for you if he wants to. So it's gonna be tough to deal with that the whole night. But I'm not in the championship run, so I'm just gonna go for the win.
Well, John Carpenter out there's rooting for you.
Thank you. I slipped through the box a little bit. That doesn't matter in Talladega.
Oh, my bad. Don't mess you up. But, well, your dog in the background, he's definitely going crazy. It's your fan club.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, Benjamin. Let's get back to work behind the wheel of that machine, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right. I don't want to mess him up on his pit road there. He had to do a lot of stuff on pit road, but back out front in this one.
Pace car lights off.
No.
Bring Jake Nichols up. Talk to Jake.
Pit road, all right. Yeah, the good thing about Talladega, you can, we sit here, we could eat all kinds of stuff. Let's wait till we get off pit road. Off pit road now.
I gotta pick it.
All right, Jake.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Well, it's Joe in the booth. I'll tell you what. If there ever was a name, I call you the Superman. You're showing it tonight because, you know, I told everybody, I said, unfortunately, you had to serve a penalty. 2 laps down, started on pit road. You got 2 laps back. Now you're in the catbird seat to win a championship. What's your game plan for the rest of the race?
Just be safe. That's the most important thing here. The field, there's a lot less cars, especially clean cars. So we had to charge up my headset there, or plug in my headset and use the bathroom quick, because I knew there's only so many cars in the lead lap. We're not going to lose that much position-wise. But yeah, we just got to stay clean. I know Zielinski's damaged. I don't think Northrup is, but he's been riding around really safe. I think he'll pick up the pace a little bit soon, or at least try to get in the lead pack. But it's been the main goal, is just be in the lead pack and play it safe.
Well, that's what we're looking at right there and watching you going around. Yeah, and I know the frustration on Zielinski's part there. Got caught up in 2 incidents early on. Unfortunately, with Zoltan getting knocked out of this one. Obviously, Delonte not showing up here tonight. Or, excuse me, David not showing up tonight. Delonte getting caught up in that wreck and, you know, off the pace really bad. yourself coming back from 2 laps down. But Nick Northrup, could be that wild card guy there. I mean, it's Talladega. I mean, I know anybody can win it.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely one of those races. I knew there was going to be yellows. I didn't think they were going to happen early or as big as they did, but I had some help from a couple guys to try to get me with the pack and get my track position back. So thanks to all of them, and it's going to be fun. I know it's a lot less cars, so it's going to look a little less exciting probably, but I think we'll get there. I think we'll definitely have some more exciting racing later in the race.
Oh, it was side by side up front. We could see it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still really, really dicey. But hey, good luck out there.
Well, thank you.
All right, tell you what, there you go. Sip here in 7. All right, there you go. I hope I got him in the right room. I didn't, Jake. Well, he said it. Be safe. And that is the ultimate word at a plate track. Try to be safe.
Yeah, because Bobby Zielinski still got damage on his car, Joe.
Hey, there you go, Garrison. Check him out. Garrison Garrison OV8. Or Garrison OV Bet. Is that Garrison OV Best?
Yeah.
Anyways, check out that dude man on Twitch right there. Get you an in-car shot. And right now, Garrison Hogan actually been looking pretty good. He's up to 7th. He's been up front, man, battling for the lead. Cody Miller is going to be the man here. Now, Bobby Zielinski, he's up to 3rd. Going to see if that damage, man, hinders him any. Bobby's not going to give up. He's not just going to lay over, roll over, and go, fellas, it's not going to happen. He wants this championship. He knows it's going to be an uphill battle right now, but there's still a long way to go.
Oh, yeah, we just got 44 laps in. I don't know. That damage he's got on the back of that car is going to hurt him, Joe.
Oh, I agree with you, but can't give up.
No, you can't give up.
Lights off on the pace car. We're going back green flag here. Talladega. Season finale here for the SRA Xfinity Series. And it's been a thriller. It's been pretty much everything that we'd expect from a Talladega style race. Wrecks, drama, all kinds of excitement, and we're going to crown a champ. There you go.
That and more, Joe.
Absolutely.
We're going to see if Bobby Zielinski can hang in there on that top run up there on the bottom in just a few minutes. It won't take long to tell if he's going to be able to hang in there.
Yeah, and just see what those guys around him is going to be able to do. Benjamin Nelson right there, Josh Robin, Cody Miller, Bobby Chaney, Garrison Hogan. Got to see what those guys will be able to do. Now, obviously Bobby was able to get a little bit of damage taken care of. Also got Bobby Chaney going to be right behind him.
Yeah, Bobby Chaney's a good pusher, but he's going to have to lay off on them turns.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Going back green. Takes such a long march around this huge 2.66 mile super speedway here at Talladega.
I tell you what, Joe, there's a lot of good drivers up there in front.
Oh, absolutely. Superstars here at SRA.
You got that right. All of them.
There you go. Pace cars out of turn 4. Going to drop off on pit road, and then they're going to do the slow march through the tri-oval. Set this thing back. Green flag here. Cody Miller. A little bit of time to think about it right now, along with Josh Robbins right beside of him. Bobby Zielinski right back there behind him, along with Benjamin Nelson and company. Come through the tri-oval here to set back green flag. Across the line, it'll be lap 46 of 94 here tonight. Bit over halfway. Green flag flies. It'll take about a lap to bring these things up to speed.
Bobby seems to be doing pretty good there, staying up with him.
Well, he'll be able to stay pretty good as long as he stays tucked up underneath the tailgate of somebody, because that's where the air won't go across the nose of that car. It'll just go kind of off the top side of it. If he stays tucked up right there underneath that man in the front, Cody Miller, he might be okay for the time being. When he goes to try to get out there in clean air is when it's going to be the problem.
It will be, and if he loses any kind of track position there, he's going to be in trouble.
Absolutely. We're going to see him right now as he's sitting right there in fourth, but you still got Josh Robbins up top. Benjamin Nelson's pushing him for everything he's got. We've also got Garrison Hogan, Bobby Cheney, Nate Trito. Old Nick Northrop's right there in the mix.
I think Josh is going to lead this one. Yes, he did.
Josh got it that time around, coming across the line in turn one. That high line's looking pretty good. Well, Nick Northrop, he jumped up high there in the 54 machine. Here comes Jake. He's going to try to get up here and test the waters a little bit. Bobby Cheney, a little bit off. Zelensky's looking good, and he will as long as he stays tucked up underneath. Again, Tim, I don't think he's looking to win this race. He's looking just to stay in front of all them other competitors.
That's exactly what he's doing, Joe. He's biding his time now.
Well, right now, here comes another chase driver. That is Nick Northrop turning the wick up. Drops down the inside, brings it up on the back tailgate of Bobby Zelensky, and is waving at him. Hey, how you doing? I'm the other chase guy that you might want to think about, because if I get around you, guess what? I win the title.
Yeah, Nick Northrop ain't got that much damage, no. I don't see no damage on his car.
Yeah, he's clean.
But that one in front of him, he sees that back end on Bobby Zelensky, and they're dicing. Look at this right here.
Well, three wide up top. We've got three up top, three down low. Josh Robbins leading the top side. Cody Miller leading the bottom side here. It's a good run of a door-to-door. We'll just have to see how much early on these guys have calmed down. Again, see old Jake. He's back there just in cruise control right now.
Oh, yeah, Jake could come up there anytime he gets ready right there where he's at.
Yeah, and he knows it. He's got a clean car, but it's just so early. You know, again, he sees those guys up there. Points don't matter. Bonus points don't matter. Leading, I'll tell you. Who was on the list of the chase, RW? Well, that would be right now Bobby Zelensky, Nick Northrop, Jake Nichols are the top three guys in the chase. You've got Delonte Ballard. He is in the chase. Unfortunately, Delonte Ballard, well, showing him out of the race. Zoltan Herzeg was another chase driver caught up in a huge wreck earlier on. He's out of the race. And David Shutt was the other driver, but could not make it tonight. Had some other things to take care of. So right now, though, we've had a big wreck early on. Several of them, but a big one that took out a lot of the chase guys. Bobby Zelensky was caught up in two of them. It's surprising to see him back up there where he is, but call him the professor. Man, he knows how to drive. He pretty much, he's from the virtual racing school, Tim. But come on, the man's a teacher.
Yeah, we know that. I mean, you know.
I mean, wow, he definitely knows how to get these things done and wheel them around. We'll see what happens up front here as he is trying to push maybe Cody Miller, keep him down low. Nick Northrop right there, and that 54 is tucked up behind Bobby Zelensky and also RW. There is no points to whoever finishes in front of whoever wins the title.
Yeah, the other ones are just the momentum for next year.
Hey, I want to win. Yeah, want to win the race. Give me some momentum going for next season.
That's right.
What better way to end your season off here with a win? The way I'd look at it, I'd be like, hey, look, I don't care. Y'all going for the championship. I want to win.
Look right, Bobby Zelensky got the nose of that car fixed, Joe.
He got a little bit of it. There's a little bit of damage, though, still on the nose on the far corner. He was able to get some optional. As long as he stays tucked up underneath that number 20 machine, that 28 machine, he should be okay. And if he has another car behind him, he should be okay. It's when he tries to get out there and get by himself. Now, again, he doesn't have to. Tim, he don't have to sit here and try to go for the lead. Obviously, though, if Nick Northrup and Jake Nichols get up there and they start battling, that's when he's going to have to maybe trying to see what the car will do on its own.
Yep. He's got two right there close on him.
Yep.
Jake
He
Nichols.
thought about it. See, he thought about it right there. As you just saw that right there. Bobby Zielinski thought about going up high and maybe trying, but then he thought better of it and said, nope, boom, comes right back down, right behind, because I got a feeling, again, can't take nothing away from the professor there. Very educated move that he just did. He had the opening to go high and go to the lead, but he thought better of it, pulled back down, and stayed where he was.
Yeah, he seen that air when it got up there.
Just not going to work.
I guarantee you he felt that air push when he went up there.
Absolutely. Benjamin Nelson still running good as they're trucking that high line up to the top side. Josh Robbins has been up front a lot tonight. These guys look like they've calmed down just a little bit, not quite pushing and beating on each other, at least until about 5 laps to go. Then you know what? They'll probably run over the grandma.
Everything's out the window.
Benjamin Nelson to the lead.
Seen Benjamin come down there and get in the lead.
And Benjamin said, I'll go to the lead there. He takes it to the front side around Josh Robbins. He's going to let Cody Miller be right there. Harrison Hogan. Oh, Cody's going high.
Oh.
Zielinski's going to go right behind old Benjamin.
Benjamin.
Yeah, I'll get it out in a minute. Cody, man, crossed it over, came back, said, wait a minute, Benjamin, look, I like you and all, but, man, this is my spot. Get out the way.
Sure doing a lot of dicing, ain't he?
They're swapping the positions left and right. I don't know what Nate Trito's doing. He's out there wiggling around.
What do you think Bobby Zielinski's doing? I bet he's praying. Right? Yeah, that's what I'm fixing to say.
Praying that this race would just hurry up and end where it's at right now and he can get out of here with a title, because, he's got to be thinking in the back. He's got to know Nick Northrup has a very clean car, and he's just right there in 7th. And Jake Nichols got a very clean car, sitting there in 10th. He knows those guys probably can push up to the front anytime they want, and that's just got to be wearing on him.
Well, we're at 55 laps in, Joe, and he's doing a great job being where he is right now.
Oh, absolutely he is, and it's very good so far. I got to give my hats off to Josh Robbins, though, up there. He's doing an exceptional job and up front most of the race.
Yes, he has. I believe he's picking to lose it here, though.
Well, folks, if you're wondering why you're tuning in and going, well, where's all the cars? Well, rewind back a little bit, because we had a huge, we started with 23 machines. We don't have that many running out there because we had a huge pile-up wreck at the beginning of the race.
About 10 or 15 of them come out of there.
Yes, it did. Well, a big one, but it has been a thriller up front. I mean, they put on a very good draft show right now. The 28, Cody Miller, 79 of Benjamin Nelson. You got the 8 of Josh Robbins right there, Garrison Hogan. He's pushing for everything. Bobby Zielinski in the mix.
All right, the Superman Jake Nichols is in position there, Joe. He's coming.
Jake is trying to do everything he possibly can. He's got the high line rolling. Might be a little early, but he might also think, well, you know what? I've been back here riding. These guys are taking the time. I'm in the right position. Let me see he might go. Let me see what I can do, whether or not I can bring it to the front. And what we're seeing right there, that's just what Bobby Zielinski don't want to see. That Jake can just hammer that thing anytime he wants and bring it to the front.
He knows that too.
Absolutely, and he's bringing Nick Northrup along with him. He's got Nate. And another thing, you got Nate Trito. Here's the thing, Tim. Nate Trito and Jake, they're teammates.
Yep, they'll get together there again probably in a few minutes.
Yeah, I think Jake right there, he was testing the waters. He brought the car up. Now you see him back off again. So he's actually doing what he needs to do, because I think he sees them guys up there in front of him. They're up there, man, just getting awful side by side and a little bit wiggly.
Jake Nichols fell behind Bobby Zielinski there for a second.
Yeah, I think he's just going to fall back just a little bit. Maybe just ride.
He's coming around him on top side now. That top side's moving, Joe.
Noticing something that Bobby's doing. Bobby Zielinski is not letting Jake come down to the middle of the track. He held him up way high up the track there, but now he's going to get the draft off of Nate Trito.
Yeah. He got a, I can't even say it.
Got to run.
Yeah. He's in the run. Yeah, he got to run.
Yeah, Bobby Zielinski right now trying to hang on to this one. But look at Benjamin Nelson up top. Josh Robbins out front. Cody Miller right there. Jake's just playing the waiting game. I mean, obviously, too, it's still early in this one. We still got a lot of racing to go. But in order for him to pull off the championship tonight, got to get in front of Bobby Zielinski, that 83 machine. He's got to be staying in front of that 54. So right now, you've got Jake, Bobby, and Nick, all three chase contenders right there, side by side. And again, no points. It's whoever finishes in front of whoever. And we've always said it here at this track, Tim, you just got to get a nose in front.
Yeah, Jake Nichols is right there behind his partner.
Yep. Nate Trito coming to the front, and he's pushing him. Well, 2 laps down earlier in this one. I can't say it enough. He was 2 laps down, had to start from pit road because of a penalty. He made up 2 laps, and now he is sitting in 6th. And if this race was to end, he would be the champ.
You see Bobby Zielinski get up high?
Yeah, Bobby's just falling back. If he loses too much ground on the back tailgate of Nick Northrup, he's going to lose a lot. Bobby Chaney goes to the inside of him.
They're moving around. Uh-oh, they got him left in the dry right there. He's coming. Oh!
Whoa! Boy, I know
going down.
Right there. Yeah, he went right down there on the front side of Brett Punkari.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, tried to punk him out a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, they were trying to hang old Bobby Zielinski out to dry, I believe, on that move. Oh, Brett, I don't think Brett really liked that because he got the back end of him going into the turn. Got old Bobby, man, a little bit wiggly.
Payback time, wasn't it?
Well, you're just seeing, I think Zielinski's struggling now, and Brett's just tearing that back end up.
You're going to have to watch, Joe.
What's that?
Brent's right he's in a position. If he makes him mad, he could turn him.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to do that.
No, I'm just saying, though.
Jake's still running a little bit up there. Josh Robbins brings it to the front here. Look at this whole pack of cars as they come across the line. Josh Robbins trying to try over. Is he going to get it? Yep, leads it. Man, barely.
Boy, he did barely, didn't he?
Whew. Good race to the line right there. You got Benjamin Nelson down low. Cody Miller right there. Look at Nick Northrup. Hadn't really talked much about him. Don't want to jinx him, but he's in 5th. And guess what? He's in the championship spot right now.
Yes, he is.
Wow.
Oh, there goes.
Zielinski's not giving up. Jake's just riding on the high side. He knows there's a lot to go. It's lap 62 and 94. We still got 32 laps. Is that right?
Yeah.
Am I reading that calculator working? Yeah. It ain't broke tonight anyway.
Jake ain't that far in front of Bobby Zielinski neither, Joe.
Absolutely not. Right there sitting in 8th.
If it dropped down there in front of Bobby, he might be able to push that other one.
Josh Robbins coming up on some lap cars here.
Whoa.
I don't know what that lap car was about to do, but needed to get out the way.
Boy, that was close.
That was.
Here we got another one. Got out of the way.
Well, that's Bryce Senesack. He definitely good, but I don't know what in the world it was. Boy, that was just about as like, wondered if he was going to move there for a second.
Boy, he could have run him, you know what?
Could have been disastrous up front again. But you see, Josh Robbins still leading. Benjamin Nelson up high. there's not a lot you can do either. Stuck up high, you're just kind of like locked there.
Bobby's ahead of Jake now.
Absolutely. Oh, Bobby slides up in front of him. Jake's like, whoop, whoop. Go down inside.
We ain't gonna go with that. Well, Jake, using his head, buddy.
Yeah, it's a good run so far. Oh, Cheney got down on the apron there a little bit.
Man, we don't want no mess up.
You got wiggly a little bit there, though.
Boy, that'd tear them front cars up, you know it?
Well, you know, that'd definitely make a man behind you nervous.
I guarantee you they're nervous. I know Jake is nervous.
Yeah. Couple more weeks, folks. We've got the inaugural, I think it's the inaugural running of the Sim Racing Authority, SRA, Daytona 500. It'll be run on a Saturday. And we'll be broadcasting on Race Spot. And yours truly here, I'm going to be racing in it. I'm going to get out here with these guys, Superman and the Professor and all that, in a cup car and see how long I last before I wreck.
I wasn't invited in that one.
Well, I just kind of was the right place, right time, you know.
Yep.
I really wasn't going to run. I mean, you know, I'm pretty optimistic, but I don't know.
Yeah, they just can't get that top line going, can they?
At a stalemate right now.
It is, with that many cars.
Tell you who, those looking good in 6 spot. That's that 54 machine right there, Nick Northrup. Here comes Garrison Hogan. Going to try maybe the very top lane.
Oh boy.
Nope, he's just going to get moved out because Bobby Cheney says, all right, see you later.
Go to the back. Oh. He come down in front of Brent Campari.
Yeah. Well, Nick Northrup right now is running a very, very smart race. He is actually in front of the 2 Chase. I'll be honest with you. If any one of these guys coming out of here tonight, well, one of them's going to win the title. But any one of them that does it has had a very eventful style race tonight.
All 3 of them right there beside one another, Joe.
They are, and they're looking good.
Yes, they are. Jake had to get behind Bobby Lewinsky that time.
What's up, Cody?
Hey, Cody.
He said, woo, NASCAR. NASCAR.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good one, Talladega here. Josh Robbins got that nose out front ahead of Benjamin Nelson. Been leading it pretty good. He's led 21 laps so far. Everybody's just kind of being patient up front right now. All out.
No.
Oh, they're quiet.
I'm just watching what's going on right here, man.
Good run. Everybody kind of single file down on the bottom side there. Josh Robbins. You've got the 28, the 28 of Cody Miller down there. Bobby Cheney. Consistency himself there, but up top, Benjamin Nelson's not going to let that top line die.
No, he ain't. Him and that 99, Nate Trito, that's where Jake needs to be.
Like I said, Jake right now, he knows it's still way too early to be up there, man, battling. He's just going to bide his time.
It's 24 laps, Beth, right?
Oh, yeah.
After this round here.
I would say so, Cody. I would say you're a regular. What's up, Hal? I've not heard from Hal in a long time.
Hey, Hal.
Wow. He came out from under a rock somewhere. What's up?
That's my buddy there.
I haven't seen Hal in since Tim was born.
Boy, oh boy.
That's way back in, Moses' time.
You just admitted to being there.
Me. It was in the books and I read about it.
Oh yeah, now you change it.
Josh Robbins leading, Benjamin Nelson trying to bring the high line along with him. Cody Miller's up front there, Nate Trito, Bobby Chaney, Nick Northrup. I ain't going nowhere. Hang on a minute. It's like, look, my dancing partner. Nick Northrup in that 54. I can't say enough about him. Man started, let's get a little idea. He started in 19th. He's one of the chase drivers here tonight. Currently right now, race was the end. It'd be your SRA Xfinity Series champion. He's done an outstanding job. Just kept his whole race clean.
Yeah, but he got them other two right there with him.
As long as they stay behind him, he good.
Oh yeah. Bobby Zielinski's moving around a little bit there. Typical plate track racing right here, Joe.
Absolutely. It's just drafting, side by side running, you know, and Benjamin Nelson right there trying to get a little side draft on Cody Miller. Lead another lap here, lap 71. Got 81, 91, 22 more to go.
Benjamin Nelson just took the lead. There comes Jake. He's going to get up there and push Benjamin in.
My little one over here is confused, so let me break down how this operation works as far as the championship and winning the race. Okay. There is 3 drivers that are running for the championship, and only 3 drivers. Everybody else out there is just racing for the win. The 3 drivers that are running, that would be Nick Northrup, Jake Nichols, and Bobby Chaney, which are right now running 5th, 6th, and 7th.
No, Bobby Zielinski.
Bobby Zielinski, my bad. Those 3 drivers are running for the championship. Out of just those 3 drivers, whoever finishes in front of whoever is the champ, whether they win the race or not. Now, the rest of the guys are not running for a championship. They can win. Obviously, they want to win the race. They want to end this season here, last race of the season, win it. So, now, on the flip side, you can get the 3 drivers running for the title. If they want to win the race, well, then that's just icing on the cake. Win the race and the championship, too. You, pretty much, if you win the race as a title, as one of the title contenders, you pretty much are guaranteed to win the championship. You're not guaranteed to win the championship like you're sitting right now, unless you finish in front of the other 2 drivers.
Jake Nichols just took over the front.
Jake Nichols right now, as you can see, he is right there at the door of the 54 Nick Northrup. They are side by side. And, you know, what you're seeing, Jake right now has got his nose in front. So if the race was to end right now, just right now, Nick Northrup would be the champ because he's just got that nose. That 54 is just right in front of Jake. And that's just pretty much how it can end here at a plate track. It's that close, Tim.
It's going to end that way, Joe. I guarantee you. They're going to stay in that line right there. I don't think they're going to shift.
My question is, they're going to have to make another pit stop. So it's going to break up this pack up here.
Yeah, they got 33 laps in. Oh, yeah, they're going to have to make another pit stop.
Oh, yeah. So what do you do on this pit stop strategy, Tim?
Oh, Lord. I would just fuel and go.
Fuel and go. All right.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that.
So these tires ain't that important on Talladega.
They're not. But how many of these guys do you think is going to take tires?
A bunch of them.
And then here's the thing, too, though. You're not really going to lose a lot. So, you know, I don't know. Wow, that's a tough call, especially if you're a title contender. That's a real tough call. Nick Northrup right there on the bottom. Still got that nose in front. Jake's right up high, but a good battle up front there. Josh Robbins, Benjamin Nelson, and if it keeps going like this, I don't know who's going to win the race between those two.
Boy, I'm telling you. You know, they could take two right sides when they put the fuel in the car.
Well, you might as well. If you're going to put fuel in the car enough to get you the all way, I mean, it takes 10 seconds, 11 seconds or so to fill the car up. You might as well take at least 2 tires.
That's right.
4 would take the extra amount of seconds and whatnot, but yeah, you at least want to take the 2 tires and go. Which would probably be my pitch strategy right now as you see Benjamin Nelson put the nose out. What do y'all think out of the chats? I'll take 2 tires, 4 tires, or none. Or try to go all the way and run out of gas.
Top side is moving, Joe.
It is, and the top side right now is you got the you got the 79 Benjamin Nelson, the 99 Nate Trito. Jake's right there behind him. He's got that nose in front of Nick. That's for a battle for the championship. You see the 54 low, Jake Nichols up high, and then you got the race for the win up front. What I like, racing all over the place.
Yeah, that 54, Nick Northrup, he ain't giving up, Joe. He's right there in front of him again. He took it in.
Run so far, 4 up high, about 5 down low. They can't count out Bobby Zielinski, excuse me. Can't count him out. He's still back there in the mix.
Yeah, it takes somebody to mess up, and he could do it on the pit road, too.
Absolutely could. There's too many Bobbies up front. Bobby Cheney, Bobby Zielinski.
Yeah.
Bobby. Where's Ricky Bobby at?
Ricky Bobby, yeah.
Yeah, where he at?
Talladega.
That's right, Talladega. Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights, yeah.
Whatever. I'm on fire, Ricky Bobby. This race is on fire so far, and it's been a good one. Had a huge pile up at the beginning. It was up front there, and man, took out some good chase contenders. Hated that on their end.
Yeah.
Josh Robbins has been up front for most of this race, along with Benjamin Nelson. Be interesting to see, because when they cross the line, Tim, guess what? 14 to go here to decide a champion here tonight. The season finale, SRA Xfinity Series, and that SRA, folks, is for Sim Racing Authority. And when I say authority, these guys have got authority. And look at the chat. What is going on? Stephanie Lessentine, just enough fuel to finish. If that is at a minimum 1 can of fuel, then I'm taking tires. The key is not to screw up on pit road, speeding at the, well, now you just said the opt word right there, Stephanie. That pit stop has to be precise, has to be dead on. Everything's got to be timed right. You mess up one little bit, this could be your race and a championship.
I think they're getting ready to come in, Joe.
Well, I do too, but everybody went single file right there. I think we're about to see everybody duck on pit road. Except for Bobby Zielinski, he's still up high.
He is, ain't he? Well,
Yep.
They got Brent Pancari out there on his deck lid. They didn't come in.
Not yet. 14 to go. And I'm with you there, Stephanie. Here's the thing. The closer they get to the end, how much more fuel. But look at Bobby Zielinski. Bobby is trying to come to the front. We're going to see if he can motor that machine. This guy just will not die. He's going, look at me now, fellas. And Brett Pancari with the Princess Mobile. He's pushing him.
I'll be doggone.
Wow. Well, that's a power statement right there from Bobby Zielinski. That is all pure muscle driving. And going, well, folks, we called him Professor all season long. He's taking these guys to school right now, and he's in the lead, leading this thing after getting caught in a wreck. Obviously, he wins the race. He wins the championship. That's a no-brainer. But, man, you want to talk about coming out here flexing some powered muscles. Bobby Zielinski, it just will not go away.
That's awesome what he just did.
Here's the thing too, he understands by leading that by pitting, he has that number one stall. So he has the advantage going in. He has the advantage on pit. As long as he don't mess up, he has the advantage coming off. And I think this was by design, as here comes Jake Nichols on pit road. And let's watch Jake's pit. And let's watch and see. Make sure that he makes no mistakes on pit road. Here we go. Jake got in his pit stall just fine. He also, the only chase contender is coming in, and Jake only took just a splash and go. Did not take tires, did not take anything.
Told you.
So he's gonna risk it on here to go. Bobby Zielinski still out front, leading this one with Brett Pancari. Now it's all gonna come down to, I think, what Bobby does here. If Bobby can get out of pit road fast, man, I tell you what, it's heating up now, Tim.
It is. So you
10 to go.
You got Jake Nichols back there. He's on the backside, so Zielinski knows he's coming.
Look at that, man. And Brett Pancari, Josh Robbins right there. Now, those guys want to win the race. They're not concerned with the fact that Zielinski's running for a title. They just want to win the race.
All right, your leaders is coming.
We'll see.
What's his problem?
Brett Pancari is. Here they come down pit road. Let's watch Bobby Zielinski's pit stop here. Boy, this is going to be close when Jake comes around. He's 40 seconds back. All going to be a matter of what Bobby Zielinski does right here. And if Jake Nichols can get close enough, and it's going to be down to the last wire here. Woo!
He ain't gaining no time neither.
Bobby Zielinski. Wow, what a pit stop. Fuel only. He got out. What a pit stop by that man right there. Just a little bit, though. The problem is Brett Pancari didn't get up there with him.
Yeah, you got the other ones right there behind him.
Here comes the pack, though. The pack is coming in turn one. Bobby Zielinski and the pack, they're coming out of turn two. Now's the time you turn the wick up. It's go time, folks. You've got to get up there. Jake and company knows that. You've got Nate Trito and them right there, the side by side. They are running down that pack, coming down the back stretch into turn three.
Oh, Jake knows it's got to go now.
Yes, he does. He's got the high line moving. He's got a good pusher in Garrison Hogan. 3 wide. Nate Trito up top. Here we go to the front side. Bobby Zielinski can't do anything right here as he just sees Nick Northrup and Jake Nichols just blow right by him with 9 laps to go, folks. The Superman has just turned on it. And here comes Nick Northrup, though. Do not count that 54 machine out. Garrison Hogan up high. Here's the catch, though. Tim, Nick Northrup has Jake Nichols' teammate right in front of him.
Yes, he does.
Now, that's not what, because I guarantee you, watch this. If Jake can get that nose or get that car out front of Nate, he might drop down low. They'll put a tandem up front here. Now, Bobby Zielinski is not out of this one yet. This is going to be a wild finish for the championship here at Talladega.
All right, he's getting in position there, Joe.
Jake is trying to do everything he can. I'll tell you, Nate Trito. Now, Nate wants to win this race. Here comes Nick Northrup on the inside. Garrison Hogan up high, battling it out. I got to find out who Garrison Hogan's riding with here. Nick Northrup's that back there actually with he's with none of these guys. What Garrison Hogan, he's with Well, Garrison Hogan, he's working with Jake Nichols too, so boy, I'll tell you what, Jake's got a lot of help up front. Nick doesn't have a lot there. Bobby Zielinski's in the mix, but it's not over with, man. I tell you what, these guys are about to put the heat up front.
That's on Jake to the front.
He's got his nose out front right now. Nate Trito down low. Garrison Hogan's up high. Again, we've seen it time and time again, though. Superman takes the lead 2 laps down early in the race. Jake's going to the front. Garrison Hogan, that's not all of it. Bobby Zielinski, he's going to go up high because I think that might be his only shot to go up high and stay up high.
I think that Jake Nichols is right in a catbird seat right now, Joe, because it's just the top side ain't moving like it should.
Well, you got Garrison Hogan, who has been up there all night long. Brett Punkari's pushing like no other. And one thing they don't want to see is obviously a pile-up wreck up here. Folks, this ain't over with. We're at lap 88 here, 94. Final race of the season here for the SRA Xfinity Series. We're crowning the champ here tonight, along with the winner here at Talladega, and Jake Nichols, who had to start on pit road and was 2 laps down. Chase contender right now leading this one here. Well, got a little nose out front, but he's up front, the top guy in the actual chase right now. But Nick Northrup right here in the mix too. Bobby Zielinski trying to make moves. The professor up front.
He's too far back to get on Jake, though. Uh-oh.
Bobby's right there. Bobby's trying to. Bobby Cheney moves it up high just a little bit. Josh Robbins in the mix. One of them guys, I mean, Bobby Zielinski's trying to put himself in a position where he can maybe just get a little bit of draft, because he knows right now he's got to get something to muster it up and maybe get a pull. That car's just got a little bit of damage. Nick Northrup, though, I gotta admit, though, Nick Northrup might be the man sitting in the best spot right now.
I tell you what, Ben Pincari is coming down low there with Jake Nichols and them. He may be there. He comes. There comes the number 3.
Well, caution comes out now, Tim. Guess what?
It's over.
Absolutely, it is. These guys got to know about it. You can already see them getting very, very feisty up top. Look at this. Jake Nichols goes high to make the block the high lane of Garrison Hogan. He moves it down low. That is a very smart. Folks, I'm going to tell you what, that might be a smart move by Jake Nichols, what he did. Let me explain why. Because that puts his teammate, Nate Trito, down low, up underneath him. And that puts Jake Nichols up high beside of him. That blocks the top lane, that blocks the low lane. Well, they're covering all avenues.
Great, and a great move by Jake that time.
I didn't think about it first when I saw him move up high. I was like, what in the world is he moving up high for? But then I saw who was down low, and I thought, I see exactly what they're doing. They're putting themselves in the spot here to win it, to make sure that high line doesn't move past them. And right now, Jake is holding the top lane. All he's got to do is stay there. Nate Trito down low. We're getting to the closing laps here at Talladega.
Can't let Bobby Zielinski get ahead of him, though.
No doubt about it. Well, Bobby Zielinski is unfortunately back in 7th. Nick Northrup right there in the mix. Now, it's not over. We still could have a big wreck up front. These guys start pushing and beating on each other. You're right, Becky. It's a nail-biter up there. Jake is trying to do everything he can to hang on. I have called many races that this man has won championships for. I have seen him do it in dominating fashion. I do not think I have seen him do it from pit lane to the front side here, but he's doing it tonight. I call Bobby Zielinski the professor. I call him the man that takes him to school. But Superman tonight has lived up to the name that I gave him. He has brought it to the front. It's not over, but right now he is definitely looking good.
Yes, he is, Joe. And he's right there beside his partner. His partner ain't going to let nobody get under him. And he ain't going to let nobody get ahead of him.
No, it's not. Now, I've got to give a shout-out to Nick Northrup. Nick Northrup and the underdog is what I'm going to say here. Probably everybody counted him out like there's no way in the world you could win a championship. But I'm going to tell you what, right now, he is still in the spot. He could pull this thing off. Anything up front could happen at the end of this one, because when they come around again, but it is a great team effort up front. The 99, the 73, Nate Trito, and Jake Nichols. They are pushing in the turns. We've seen that earlier. That's not what they want to do, but we're getting to the closing laps. It's go time.
Yes, we got 1 lap to go after they cross the start finishing line. It'll be the white flag.
White flag is out. You're 100% right there, Tim. They'll grab it for the final time at Talladega here tonight. And for a championship, Jake Nichols got a few no's up front. Bobby Zielinski's there. Nick Northrup in the mix. It is 3 wide. Nick Northrup pushes Garrison Hogan out of the way. I told you, do not count that 54 machine out. One more time here to end it at Talladega down the backstretch.
Well, you know there's going to be some dicing going on right here. Look at this. Look at this.
Well, here it is for the final time in the turn number 3. Who is going to win the championship? Who is going to win this race? They are wrecking. Jake Nichols makes it in front. Bobby Zielinski's not there. Hang on. We're not done yet. Out of turn 4, down the back stretch here, or the front stretch. Wait a minute. Nick Northrup, he could get around Jake Nichols. Jake is pounding. Nick Northrup spins at the line. Wow. Jake wins this race here and has put this thing in the winner's circle. Folks, we got to go back on the replay. Watch this final time, final lap. This is what it's about. Look at that. Beating and banging Josh Robbins with him, and then boom, Cody Miller and those two. And then I got to go back here and watch how close it was across the line here between these two when they came into the tri-oval. Because Jake is going to be the champ right here. Look at this. To the line. Oh, you're talking about a fender. Wow. You talking about Lachlan? I'm showing a lot of different stuff, man. Boy, that was a thriller. Watch it one more time. Boom. There is the win. There was the win. Race for the win right there. We'll go back on the replay and show it again. Just how close that was. Woo! What a race that was. Wow. Wow, wow.
But Jake done it. He blocked and he had it all up front with him. Had his partner right beside him. And I know that the other one went high to try to get the 57 up there of Nick Northrup, but it didn't work, Joe.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what. That's why we go back on the replays and watch a lot of different camera angles. Well, I'll tell you what, Lachlan, if anytime you want to jump up and go at it on the last lap there, be my guest. Wow, what an end to this one. What a thriller. Jake Nichols from 2 laps down, bringing this thing home and the championship. But it was not without to say a wild finish there. But Nick Northrup, boy, he tried everything he could. He ended up in 3rd, though, sliding across the start-finish line.
Yes, he did. Good evening to everybody on the chat while I got a chance to say good evening to you.
Well, that was a wild one right there. Let me bring down Josh Robbins also, too, coming up here in 2nd place. Cap this one off here tonight. Well, I love that one. That was good. That
Nick
was
Northrup.
Good.
Nick Northrup, come close.
All right, well, let's bring up the 3rd place man, Nick Northrup. Let's get a talk with him.
Nick Northrup, it's Tim McBride and OSRN booth. You got a copy?
Nate got caught up in that wreck there.
Yep.
Oh, buddy, that was close, was it not?
Yeah, not really. Can't really do much when half the server is in a channel helping each other when I only got like a few guys, but it's what you gotta do. You gotta have help.
But I tell you what, Jake Nichols had it too. He had his partner right beside him.
Yeah, they were working together like all race. I didn't really have much help, so I was just praying. So,
Well, Nick, you come home in 3rd place, brother. That ain't bad, but it didn't win. But hey, you come home in third.
Yeah, it was a good race. Fairly clean after the stage, and just couldn't get it done.
That's right, buddy. I tell you what. Hey, you got next year to think about, and maybe that give you a little momentum going into next year to third place there. And you know, Bobby Cheney, Bobby Zielinski was behind you back there, so y'all finished 1, 2, 3 there.
Yeah, had some help from Bobby Cheney there. He helped me most of the race, and got to give him a shout out. Definitely.
Hey, buddy, it's good to talk to you. You got anybody on plank?
Thank everyone that races here. Bobby for hosting the league, all the admins, and shout out to you guys for broadcasting.
Well, I appreciate you too, my friend. You have a good one, Nick, and enjoy that, okay?
All right,
Hey,
you
Nick.
too.
All right, Nick, real quick, I'll tell you what, though, here's the thing. You finished second here tonight in the points in this season. I know you didn't win the championship, but, man, coming in here against some heavy hitter competition, to come out of here in second like you did, especially at a race like Talladega, you did an exceptional job. We're going to call you the underdog. Nobody thought you probably had a chance. You said you went up against the heavy metal teams out there. Man, to come out of second, you got to feel good about that and have confidence going into the next season.
Yeah, most definitely. This is like the first championship race I've actually been in and had a chance. The last few I haven't been able to make them, but hopefully I'll see them next year.
Oh, no doubt.
One spot ahead.
Hey, and you did everything you possibly could and more. Come out of here, man. Second place in the points tonight. There you go, Nick Northrup.
All right, thanks, guys.
You're welcome, buddy.
Let's bring up. I'm going to bring up the second place man because I'm going to talk in with the other two chase contenders here. The second place man, Josh Robbins.
Josh Robbins, this Tim McBride, OSRN booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Buddy, that was a nail biter right there.
Yeah, that race was pretty wild, and the finish was wild. It was a lot of fun up there running. We only had like a 10-car pack most of the race, I think, because that big wreck on the first lap, or for like 6 laps in. But yeah, overall, it was a lot of fun. Going green flag the whole way from the stage and green flag pit stops. You know, it was a pretty good race.
That was a good race, man. I tell you what, last 10, 15 laps there, whew, that was a nail biter for me and Joe up here. We was watching y'all going in there dicing and all that, and drafting, side drafting and all that. Buddy, I tell you what, y'all done a good job there. You got anybody on plank?
Yeah, shout out to you guys for the broadcast and the Bobby Cheney and all the admins that run this league. Shout out to Jared Darling, Bobby Zielinski, Cody Miller, Brett Pancari, and shout out to Matt Simpson.
We appreciate you too, Josh. I'm telling you, man, you got a good chance going into next season to do pretty good there. You got a good head start on it.
Oh yeah, end of the season pretty good, so hopefully it carries into next season.
I hope so too, buddy. You have a good one. We'll see you next time, brother.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Second place man right there, Josh Robbins. Well, I'm going to bring up the man tonight who came third in the championship here at Talladega. That would be Bobby Zielinski. I'm going to get a word. Bobby Zielinski, Joe at the booth, got a copy.
Hey.
Well, I know not the way you wanted to come out of Talladega, but man, it is Talladega. And from the beginning, what a wild one out there it was. But you never gave up. You never stopped. And there at one point, I had to jump up and down out of my seat because I said, you got to be kidding me. I call you the professor all season long. You just took them to school there at the end when you brought that car to the front before you went in the pits. What was going through your mind on that last pit stop and pretty much through the rest of this whole race?
Well, in the beginning, I had some unfortunate bumper hooks especially the first caution caused a big wreck. You know, I wasn't even trying to push. I went back and there was some netcode there and it ruined Zoltan's chance and gave me a good 40 seconds of damage and killed a bunch of other people, so apologized for that, but it was just, you know, these cars sometimes have more netcode than you'd expect, and then I had another incident and apologize about that too, but Yeah, there at the end, when I did get to the lead, it was because I saw everybody trying to, like, all the little groups of people in TeamSpeak trying to group together and pit. So I knew this is a chance for me, Brett, Cody, and Josh to all get lined up because we were all on the same channel. And Brett gave me a good push, and we all lined up, and then we pitted after everybody, and I really thought we were going to have like an advantage because we didn't lose any time by other people pitting, and we had all pretty good pit stops. But yeah, we just came out right in the middle of the pack, and yeah, that was kind of hard for me to get past like Jake or Northrop with the damage I had and just the positioning. But like you said, this is Talladega. So much is out of your hands. I mean, it's just Talladega. So give it our best shot.
Hey, coming in here, like I said, you pretty much was probably one of the most favorites coming in here. You dominated a lot of the season here past in the Xfinity Series, but it is the chase, and like you said, coming into Talladega, I don't like the way it is. I mean, it's just unknown, but was a good one, and you came out of here third in the points. It'll set you up maybe for next season to see what you're going to have to do. Got any maybe different strategies that you can look at?
I mean, it's Talladega. I guess for the next Talladega race in this specific, B car, Xfinity car, I'm gonna give people more room because, yeah, that really bugs me, that bumper hook, how I caused the wreck with that, and never made contact, but I guess that was just too close, that kind of thing. So I definitely know that for the future, but I don't think we're going here for the championship race next year. I think it's Bristol. Besides that, I'm not going to be able to run full time, so this was my one chance to be a part of a Talladega championship race, so it's pretty cool. That was my whole goal all year, Joe. It's just I wanted to be a part of this, and maybe we could win it, just because so much is out of your hands. So honestly, I don't feel bad at all about losing it. It's kind of like, I don't think you lose a championship race at Talladega. You can only win it just because of how much is not in your hands.
Well, and you proved it out there. Again, you lived up to the name that I gave you there, the professor, because you were taking them to school all season. You about took them to school here at Talladega, show them how it's done, even with a beat-up machine. Got anybody you want to thank on this race tonight?
Yeah, again, thanks to Josh, Cody, and Brett for working with me there at the end. I mean, I guess we had no choice but to work with each other, given there's so little people up there. And, they didn't have to work with me with my damaged car, so thanks to them. Great job to Jake. I mean, it's still won the championship, and I feel like, out of people that deserved it, he's definitely one person that deserved to win the championship, because I know we battled all year, and so I'm glad one of us won it, so good job to him. And then, obviously, thanks to Virtual Racing School on the car.
There you go. You have at it. Bobby Zielinski, calling Professor, coming up here a little short tonight, but man, he definitely made it a show. Again, congratulations, Bobby.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations,
right,
Bobby.
Tell you what, on here to the next guy, and this man right here, Jake Nichols. I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if there's any words that I can subscribe to sell you other than when I say Superman, I mean the man of steel. 2 laps down, started in pit road, came back, battled back. Not only is he a champion again, and I have said that many a times in broadcast, but he is the winner tonight in a wild one. Jake, got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Man, wow. That's all I got to say. What a thriller. What a wild one. But through this whole entire race, when you came into this thing, did you even think you'd be in this position?
Well, I had hope knowing it was the Xfinity car. I really would have been nervous if it was Cup. I knew this would be a little different of a race, a little easier to work the pack, and knowing there's going to be bumper hook issues, not even people wrecking each other, but just accidental stuff, and I knew I either had to clutch it up and win the whole thing, or I wasn't going to win the title, and I got lucky in the first little bit, first 15 laps or so. It was a big wreck that took out Chase Contender, and Delant. I wish Delant could have raced us there, but he had issues with his VR. I wish he was a part of that battle. It was fun racing Zielinski and Northrop there, and all the other guys up there. Like, I had Nate and Garrison working with me, and I had some confidence knowing that. And once we got to that white flag, I saw Garrison go top, and Northrop showed up in my mirror, and I was like, oh man, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be tough. And I was doing all I could. I told Nate to get in front of me on the back stretch, because I knew as long as I had a car in front of me, I wouldn't be a sitting duck. I was pushing Nate so hard while getting pushed that I bumper hooked him out of the way. I feel bad for that, but it was fun, man. That was a crazy finish. These cars, it's so nerve-wracking when you're being pushed or pushing. Like, you can bumper hook or get bumper hooked so easily. It's insane, but thankfully we made it there, and I had to block Northrop while at the same time Robin was pushing us to the apron. So, oh my gosh, it was nuts. It was a long one tonight, only 94 laps, but it seemed long because we didn't have that many cars in the pack. We only had about 13 cars in the pack the whole night, so it was a long one for sure. It seemed like it. Very nerve-wracking knowing all of the surroundings, especially knowing the titles on the line, and thankfully we just had the help when we needed it.
Oh, absolutely. Saw that one move right there, and I made it known. I saw that you went high, and I thought for a minute, I went, why in the world did he do that? Then I saw who was down low, your teammate Nate Trito, and I said, I know what they're doing now. Nate's got the low line covered, you got the high line covered. Just block it up so Nick Northrop wouldn't come up through there. And my hat's off to Nick, man, right there, just coming out of nowhere. But like you said, Jake, man, what a wild one. You had a lot of things go your way, and hey, what a season. Battling all season long, but they can't take it away from you. You are the winner tonight and the champ. And I also got to say, beside of me right here, again, probably one of your biggest fans, the little one here, he was watching. He goes, where's Jake at? Every time I turn around, I'm like, he's running up front. He didn't understand the championship, how that worked. He said, how can Jake win the championship and not win the race? Well, now I can say, well, he won the championship and the race. Man, you got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, everyone at Sim Racing Authority for putting these races on. That was a fun one. We had the penalty, but either way, it made for a fun race for me. It made it interesting. I understand completely with what happened last week between me and Shutt. It's just racing, you know, heat of the moment kind of stuff. But great way to end the season, that's for sure. I'm really happy to get the championship. We've worked hard. We've always been in the point lead, it feels like, at the end of seasons, and it just comes down to this one race, and you got to have a lot of luck, and we had a lot of that tonight. Thanks to Sim Speed Shop for being on board. I'm really happy to get a championship for myself and for them being on board. It's all the partners, all Slipfangle Motorsports. It's really cool to finally get a championship here in Sim Racing Authority. It's a great league, great group of drivers, great group of people. It's always fun racing here. Hopefully we can do the same tomorrow. I can't wait to have you guys broadcast both series next year. But either way, Max Speed TV tomorrow night. It's gonna be a fun one. So thanks to you guys for broadcasting this season, and I'm literally looking forward to next season with you guys.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. Our sentiments exactly, and hopefully you can pull it off, make it 2 for 2, like you said, tomorrow night in that Cup Series, and get it done. And you talk about SimSpeedShop.com being on the car. Well, they're SimSpeedShop.com been on board here with the broadcast too.
Yeah.
So it's a good, man, to have them both ways there. And it's a pleasure as always. Again, congratulations on that win and championship. Superman himself, Jake Nichols.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Jake.
All right, let's go here to results order here tonight. Jake Nichols puts it in victory lane. Josh Robbins right there in second. Nick Northrop up in third. Cody Miller there in fourth. Bobby Cheney up to fifth, finishing it out there. Harrison Hogan finishing sixth. Bobby Zielinski seventh. Brett Pancari did 8th, Nate Trito 9th, Benjamin Nelson rounds out the top 10, and look to the rest of it. Well, it's typical Talladega. It was wild, crazy, and what a way to end the season here. Jake Nichols putting it in victory lane and winning the title also.
I congratulate Jake Nichols on that one there, Joe. He done a great job when he went up high. He knew what he was doing there. And I appreciate everybody on the chat.
Well, for myself, Tim, and for myself, Joe, and for Tim up here, it has been a wonderful season here for SRA Iracing, Sim Racing Authority here in the Xfinity Series. Check out tomorrow, Max Speed, for the season finale of the Cup Series here at SRA. For myself and Tim, everyone, have a good night. We'll see you next season.
Good night from Talladega.